Hello?
There's a place in Vermont where people vanish. No footprints, no struggle, no answers. Just dense forests, cold mist, and a silence so deep it swallows sound itself. Locals call it the Bennington Triangle. Between 1945 and 1950, 5 people disappeared in the same small region near Glastonbury Mountain, Vermont. No bodies were found, no clues ever surfaced. And yet, every disappearance seemed to follow the same eerie pattern. The victims were all last seen near the same stretch of wilderness, a dark, uninhabited mountain range that locals had long considered cursed. The Native American Abenaki tribe avoided this place entirely. They said it was home to the winds that never rest, a place where the earth swallowed those who disturbed it. But in the mid-1900s, people stopped believing in legends, until the mountain reminded them why they should. In November 1945, an experienced woodsman named Mitty Rivers led a group of hunters into the mountains. He knew the terrain like the back of his hand, but as the group returned to camp, Mitty vanished just a few hundred meters ahead of them, in broad daylight. Search teams scoured the area for weeks. They found nothing, no body, no tracks, not even a scrap of clothing, as if he had simply walked out of existence. As if he had simply walked out of existence. Just a year later, December 1st, 1946, 18-year-old Paula Weldon, a student at Bennington College, decided to take a short solo hike on the long trail. Witnesses saw her walking along the path near the mountain. Red jacket, hiking boots, no sign of fear. She waved to a couple on the trail. Then, she vanished around a bend, never to be seen again. Hundreds of volunteers searched for days. Even the FBI got involved, a rare move for a missing person case at the time. But Paula was gone. No trace, not a single clue. To this day, hikers still report seeing flashes of red deep in the trees, like a figure watching and waiting. Then came the disappearance of James Tedford in 1949, a veteran traveling by bus from St. Albans to Bennington. Witnesses remembered him clearly, sitting by a window, reading a newspaper. But when the bus arrived at Bennington, his seat was empty, his luggage was still on board, his ticket uncollected. No one saw him leave. No one saw anyone approach. He simply vanished between stops, on a moving bus. Two more disappearances followed. 8-year-old Paul Jepson, in 1950, last seen near his family's truck, wearing a bright red jacket, just like Paula Weldon. And days later, an elderly woman named Frida Langer, who fell behind while hiking and never returned. Unlike the others, her body was found, months later, in an area that had already been searched. No injuries, no explanation. 5 people, same region, same impossible circumstances, and not one answer. So what happened in the Bennington Triangle? Some believe it's simple, human error, bad luck, or an undiscovered serial killer. Others point to the mountain itself. They say the magnetic fields there distort compasses and confuse travelers. But locals tell darker stories of a creature said to stalk the forest at night, half man, half something else, that drags its prey into the trees, never to return. Even today, hikers claim their compasses spin wildly, that voices call their names from the trees, and that sometimes the forest feels like it's watching you. Five disappearances, no closure, no bodies found, except one. Some say the Bennington Triangle is cursed. Others say it's just another patch of forest. But if you ever find yourself walking alone on the long trail and you hear footsteps behind you, don't look back. So, what do you think happened to those who vanished in the Bennington Triangle? Was it something human, or something ancient that still guards the mountain? Share your theory in the comments below. And if you want to keep uncovering the world's darkest unsolved mysteries, subscribe, because next time, we're going even deeper into the shadows.